Hello everybody and welcome back to the CLEN channel where we play a game and talk about anything MMA related. And today what we're going to be talking about is Jorge Masvidal and Conor McGregor. Could that be the next fight to make? Who knows? I just saw a recent post from MMA Junkie here and it had a quote from Jorge Masvidal, who I haven't seen in an interview personally, but of course it's a very, very reliable source, MMA Junkie. If you're a UFC fan, of course you would know that. Anyways, this is what Masvidal had to say. He knows that I'm the man who hits hard and that I come to kill. I do not come to hug in the cage. I'm going to give everything inside me to kill him. I have a little size, although now he's shooting up and putting steroids and all kinds of things in his body. But he is a little boy. I would love to fight at 170 pounds, but I don't wait for anyone. If he wants to do it, I'll break his face. Now, I remember a long time ago, Uncle Chael was saying this is definitely the fight to make the BMF versus Conor McGregor because Masvidal, he is a star. And who does Conor McGregor want to fight? He wants to fight stars. He wants the money fight. Conor McGregor has a lot of options. For me, the fight I'd want to see most is him versus Michael Chandler, but Conor has been vocal about not wanting to make the cut down to 170 again. 155. I think that him at 170, Nate Diaz is the most logical option, but Nate Diaz, you never know with that guy, you never know if you're going to get him to sign a fight. I think Masvidal looks like it could be actually a promising option for him. McGregor wants to fight at 170. He wants a money fight. That's Masvidal. He wants a big fight, and he wants a fight that he sees winning. Because Conor McGregor, he is picky with his fights. Yes, he's one of the toughest guys ever. Yes, he's said yes in the past to like every fight change ever. But when he's signing fights, he tends to be a little bit picky, especially nowadays. Masvidal, I don't know how he would do at 170. I think if he fought someone like Usman or Colby, he would get absolutely murdered. But Masvidal, who's at the end of his career and hasn't looked good in any of his recent fights, like he looked horrible against Colby Covington. He doesn't have that he wouldn't put that cardio problem that McGregor has. You know what I mean? McGregor would not have to worry about getting to the ground. McGregor would not have to worry about stuffing takedowns. He can make this into a boxing or kickboxing match. And I think McGregor would take a lot of this into consideration when taking a fight, right? I think this is an option. I think this is an option that nobody's really talking about. Could Conor McGregor be fighting Jorge Masvidal next? I think it's a winnable fight for him. Actually, I don't know who I would pick, honestly. Masvidal or McGregor? A couple years ago, I would have said Masvidal is going to kill him for sure, but I would have to really see like how Conor McGregor does with the size because he's fought at 170. He's fought Dustin and Nate Diaz, right? There was the second fight with Dustin or third fight with Dustin at 170. I don't recall. I'm sorry. Regardless, my point with that is he's never fought a true 170 pounder, and Masvidal, he's a little bit lighter on that side, but I'd have to see how they stack up against each other because if Masvidal has like a significant amount of size in him, something that Conor McGregor is not used to facing, then I would pick Masvidal. But if you like they stand up next to each other, McGregor's gotten pretty big too. It actually looks like he's been shooting up, but I don't think McGregor is that type of guy. Regardless, I'd have to see them face to face in how they look size because if Masvidal, I could see a scenario where Masvidal's a lot bigger than him and then it gets really close and then they start dirty boxing and he just kind of overpowers him. Regardless, it's a very, very interesting fight, and I can see this fight actually being signed towards the end of the year because we know that Conor McGregor wants to fight around September or October. It's going to be really fun, I think. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments.